Hey, everybody. Good afternoon. How you doing? My name is Marquita. This is Marquita's Mind and Soul, where the psychology meets healing, okay? So today we're going to do Divine Feminine's reading. Divine Feminine, you are up next, my love. I hope all is well with you, okay? Ladies and gents, those of you who find in divine feminine category, some gentlemen has feminine energy in them, okay? Welcome. Well, y'all, please take what resonates and leave the rest. Don't force it to fit you. I do cuss, okay? I try not to do too much, but depending on what I'm getting out of your energy, okay? Other than that, I'm here to help. We're going to just see what's going on with y'all, and the reason for this divine feminine reading on today, I'm gonna try to do a little different than just straight tarot. I kind of want to add a little healing phase, trauma phase in the reading. So if those of you not interested, I understand. If you feel that you already healed 100%, but if you know somebody that need to look at this or whatever, if I'm delivering a message to you, to your best, okay, to your best of, observing, then thank you. I would love to, you know, attract more people that's interested in me, that likes the way I read or talk about things, okay? Not necessary just being a reader now. I'm going to be having some talk shows, and I'm going to be doing some reading. So I'm going to be doing a little of everything than just straight tarot, okay? Because this is really um, um, this is really my passion to help others now. I do understand my calling. I just hope in certain areas of my life I'm able to really prosper to my best ability to answer that call 100%. Okay. Other than that, let's get into it. Reverse the roles if you have to. Take what resonates and leave the rest, okay? Other than that, this is Divine Feminist reading. Okay, 18 years or older is required to be on this video, okay? All right, so we're going to pull out a few cards from the straight tarot, and then let's see what else. So depending on what we get out, let me put these over here. The way I have more room. Depending on what I pulled out, we're going to have some discussions about, okay? So, Divine Feminine, I hope all is well, okay? Welcome back. All right. Let me pull it out. Okay. Let me shuffle. Okay. All right. Okay. One more. Oh, okay. Bottom of the deck, we got the Sun card. The Sun card is like clarity, joy, success, happiness. Okay? You feeling happy now. All right, so let me tell you what I got, Divine Feminine. Okay? Let me tell you what I got overall for you. Okay? First, we have Strength. This is the Strength card. Some of you learn to restrain yourself from certain situations. Some of you learn to trust more. You're using your inner power, okay? You're gaining more courage, and you're taking like a deep breath. So some of you are getting your strength back. Next card we have is the Seven Pentacles. You are learning to be patient. Okay, you learn to be more perseverance. You learn to wait. You know it's a progress. Okay. Next we have the Page of Pentacles. Something about some of you probably be going back to school. Okay, some of you are developing new skills, opportunities, something you seen potential. Okay, got the Page of Pentacles, and last, I hate this last card, but that's okay. We have the Three of Swords energy. We have loss, grief, the end, sorrow, betrayal, heartbreak. Okay, so Divine Feminine, if I may. Okay, so first of all, I really, really, really want to get your energy in, which I'm getting it. I just want to make sure all the other energies are cleansed. Okay, this is for Divine Feminine. All right. I pray that you are seeking the clarity that you need from this video. I pray that any negative energy that's been sent your way, that has been returned back to the sender. And I also pray that my angels, the Most High, and my angels and ancestors above are protecting me as well as I channel the message for you guys. Let me put my protection oil on here, because this is a deep talk here. Okay. So, if I may, Divine Feminine, the sorrow card came out last, right? But let me tell you something. From what I see, it's the end of going through these heartbreaks and traumas that you've been going through. This is what I'm getting here, okay? Because you have the Strength card, right? The Strength card is the first card that I pulled out. You're gaining your strength back from whatever it is that was holding you down. Possibly it had you in your head a lot, okay? And it got you more focused on long-term decisions now. I say this all the time, you know. I say it to my kids and to loved ones and to people that's close to me. And I've said it before on my videos. Take that pain into power, okay? So some of you are taking your pain that you've been going through with the Three of Swords energy. You're taking this pain into power. So therefore, this hurt. Let me give you a prime example. It's a situation that I went through, okay? So terrible. And once upon a time, I felt like I was worthless. I felt like I wasn't attracted enough. I felt like I wasn't beautiful on the in and the outside. I felt like I was nothing. I felt low, okay, in my lowest moment, because I keep attracting the same guys, different bodies, but the same type of soul, okay? So that devastated situation I went through with that person, I really turned it into loving myself more. And the more I love myself, the more opportunities I started to seek. I started to see there's nothing but more opportunities. I started to learn other things. I started to learn more about the spiritual journey that I'm on. Excuse my words, okay, if I'm getting tongue-tied here. I'm starting to realize who I really am as a person, okay? Not just how others see me. See, people only see you as your past, right? But they can't talk about you for today. See, I'm like this. Talk about me today. Don't talk about my past. Don't bring up what I went through in my past. Don't bring up what I already overcome. Talk about now. Talk about the person you see me as now. And a lot of times, you know, people try to the things that you went through, they may try to bring it back in your face to hurt your feelings or make you feel below. Or you may be around a group of people that just talk on the side of their neck, but they hope you hear it and they want to get a reaction out of you. At the end of the day, should none of that get to you anymore? For some of you, you let's pull out the journey soul. Let me see. Have some of you growing out of this sorrow. Okay. But divine feminine, what I see here is, even though you're grieving right now, but you got so much ahead of you. For real. You focusing on your money, and you putting your money and time and your investment into something else, a new business idea or a new type of opportunity. I see some of you are going back to school because I see a lot of books and it says study. So congratulations in advance, ladies and gents that has divine feminine's energy. See, we have purpose here. I know what I am here to do. So if you know what you're here to do, just stay focused on that, okay? Don't let nothing bother you. Don't let nothing take you out of your character or just trying to guide you in another direction. And always do not go back to what you prayed to be healed from. If you prayed to be healed from drugs, if you prayed to be healed from the sex scene, dance energy, prostitution, stuff like that. If you prayed for getting out of a abusive relationship, if you prayed out of just neglecting your kids or neglecting yourself, period, don't go back to it. Meaning, don't go back to the addictions for it. Okay? Because the word addiction is a powerful word itself. It's very strong. ADD is there for a reason. Okay? Addiction. ADD is there for a reason. You're adding more traumas, more problems, more grief, heartaches, and pain to the current situation, right? So that's why it's called addictions. Shortened word for add. So you have purpose. What else do we have? Divine feminine. We got humor. I choose to focus on the lighter side of life. Yes. So now that y'all are moving out of this grieving pain, whatever, has hurt you. It could be a friend that backstabbed you, that betrayed you, that was messy. It could be your job or anybody, okay? It don't necessarily have to be a love. But divine feminine, y'all have a purpose here. And a lot of you need to know what your purpose is. A lot of times, just sit and be quiet and meditate for like 20, 30 minutes a day. An hour if you may. Meditate and really listen. Ask for guidance. Clear your mind. And just know, by you focusing on healing within your mind, your soul gonna follow it. Your soul is gonna follow it. You got to train your mind that you want to do better. That you're going to do better. You got to train your mind that you are that person. You got to train that mind that you're going to sacrifice whatever you have to just to get where you need to be to get ahead of time in your life, okay? You really got to stand firm on that. So now we got purpose and humor. Purpose, humor. Let's pull some more tarot now. So we already got the Sun card. Okay. Let's see what else we got. Yo, a lot of you just, from what I can feel here, most of you are in the Hangman energy. We have sacrifice, like I said, wait here, let go, look at things differently, upload, still, trust. I just said that. And you learning to defend yourself. You learning to set boundaries now. Okay? I love that the divine feminine, okay? Now you're taking a leap of faith. You starting over, clean slate. You letting things go. You letting things not to get to you anymore, okay? Yes, you walking away because you had enough, divine feminine. So whatever it is that you're walking away from to become a better person in your life, keep doing it, okay? Um, I know there's certain triggers the brain signals when we get it. Um, we can't let those triggers control how we think. I'm sorry. We can't let those triggers control how we think and move. Especially when we know we have a purpose here. If you, let's say you've been placed in a mental institution, now you know. You heal from that. Now you know it's time for me to get out here. It's time for me to study something. It's time for me to become someone. I'm supposed to be a leader at something. But first, you must learn how to follow. All of us. We must learn how to follow good leaders. Not just anybody. Good leaders. Okay? Wise leaders. We need to follow wise leaders. I don't care if it's a podcast on TV. Get a certain leader that you love to follow on YouTube and follow them, okay? Get a certain leader on Facebook if you like to see how they lead and follow them. If you like what they're doing, if they bringing in positive stuff, okay? It could be any social media. It could be from anywhere, even in real life, in person. I mean, that's real life too, but even in person. Some of you need to follow first before you try to lead. And I'm talking to myself as well, in which I am following some folks that I see that may be a wise counselor to me, okay? Some of us need to follow wise counselors. At the same time, think of what you want to do, what you need to do, okay? Some of you are getting out of this grief, and I love it. I love to see how strong you are feeling to move on, divine feminine. I really love that. You're being patient with yourself. You standing up for yourself. You're using a lot of self-defense method. I'm gonna say it like that. You're looking at things clearly. Yes. Success. You're looking towards success, divine feminine. I'm telling you, you are worthy for real. So let me you have good karma coming too. Okay? Good karma is coming your way. Everything's starting to work in your favor once you walk away from something that you know that's not for you. It's too many cards. Spirit, can I get one more for divine feminine? Some of you are in a retreat mode right now, and some of you are thinking about a lover, okay? Some of you are in a retreat mode. You're healing. You're restoring yourself. A lot of you is in this do not disturb energy. Yes, because a lot of us don't need distractions now. We learn to let go and let the Most High handle the rest, okay? So we got lovers, destiny, all in, need, want, truth, desire, okay? So this is the lovers, okay? Can't show everything, but this is the lovers. You are probably having some type of retreat from being in a situation right now, in a romantic situation. I'm gonna put it like that. Because it can be marriage, it can be just a situationship, it could be a real relationship, it could be any one of those. So you're recovering. You're on the road for recovering, and I like that. I like that. I want to know, why's the lovers out here? We got the high priest in reverse. So back then, a lot of you was allowing this person to disturb you. You weren't paying attention. You weren't listening to your intuition. Okay? And also, this person was hiding a lot of secrets from you. Okay? But the secrets and stuff got exposed, apparently. That's why things are working in your favor now. You're the magician. Okay? And you have to make the head of a heart decision. I like that, divine feminine. Okay. So, we're going to do repair and evolution and growth. I do see some growth here. Okay? I see some growth here. And I love the growth that I see. Being recovery within yourself is a must. Why? Because you want to be real focused on your next skills. So we're going to see what opportunities and skills that's coming your way. It says balance needed, relationships. So this is a relationship for most of you that you're bouncing back from, okay? It says make sure all of your relationships are equal in balance with giving and receiving. If they are out of rhythm, then the other is sacrificing and can't sustain itself. Therefore, it will create more obstacles to overcome. Know your worth and deserve respect in all ways. Divine feminine. Okay. Let's do one more. Let's see what else you need to know. And what else you growing. You know, the growth. We're trying to see the growth. You know, what you decide to do and everything. Because the high priest in reverse, y'all were not thinking things clearly at all. You wasn't. This person really had you feeling some type of way, heartbroken. But those are the only two cards that I see that's kind of negative. So a lot of you are moving forward with your life, and that's a good thing, okay? What else for divine feminine on today? And then I got a few words of affirmation, and then I'm gonna let y'all go. I just want to see what was going on in divine feminine's energy. I'm hoping that y'all are making the best decisions as possible when it comes to you. Okay? If some of you still struggling, I suggest that you go see a wise counselor, like I said. Okay? Go see a wise counselor. Okay. Can I get one more for divine feminine? Then we're going to move on. We're going to do career. And then we're going to do, what the other card I had in my mind? My everyday witch card. We're going to bring that out. Family dynamic, reconcile. Your family is requiring time to heal issues, to have created a wedge, unrest. We all need support as we move forward, and having an open, loving family unit is essential. This may be a family situation that you are retrieving from, or it was a loss. Like I said, this had to do something, probably a serious relationship that some of you was in. Some of you probably was getting a divorce. Maybe you lost someone. Or maybe, it's just, but some of you are going to reconcile with somebody. Okay? That's a good thing. Just learn from experience, though, because a lot of times you can't let the same snake bite you twice. Love, refined, romance. Cupid has entered your heart and has awakened you to love and romance, but this time on a different vibration. Having a newfound love for yourself has created an opportunity for a new chapter with the possibility of cultivating healthy relationships. All right, there you have it. So some of you are learning to love on yourself more after dealing with some type of betrayal involved in a relationship. Okay? If this is not a relationship for you, Divine Feminine, this is more like a friendship or something that you consider as a family. Or most likely, this is more like a committed relationship, I see. And some of you are learning to heal from that. Some of you may have been divorced, right? And you still learning to recover from that trauma, that hurt. Okay? Take that pain. I know it's gonna hurt. I've never been married before. I've been engaged, but I've never been married before. But I was always the girlfriend that always playing a wifey role. Why the hell do I do that shit? I don't know, but that's in me. And a lot of times, some of us, we can't help but to play the wifey role early. You know why? Because that's built in us. We were made to be wives, even though a lot of us ain't met our husband yet. Not one time. Or if you did meet a husband, you didn't meet the right one. So let's get that out the way, because we got some people be like, well, this person ain't never been married before. How can they do this and that? I'd rather not been married before than been married too many, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 times and still haven't met the one that God ordains me with. Not to crush nobody's feelings, but to be honest. A lot of times we hurry up and get married just to be married because we need help, some of us. You shouldn't want to get in no marriage just to get help, just so you can afford this certain type of lifestyle. That's not fair. You should want to be married to be a wife, to give love, to give life if you are in childbearing age, to give life, to speak life if you're not giving life, to speak life to your husband. Okay? So I will call them back. So you got to understand that being a wife should come naturally, not just because you looking for something in return because you don't want to work no more. Of course, it's good to have somebody that's stable and have benefits, but make sure you have the same thing. What you want in your partner, you should have in yourself, or you should try to have it in yourself. Okay? I don't know what made me say all this here, but again, back to us just being naturally being a wife when we're at a girlfriend stage. No, that's not good to give all the damn milk away for free, right? But a lot of us are naturally healers. We are naturally healers. We are naturally nurturers. I'm just saying. So if you get around people that always say you always doing this and this and that, that's why you get your feelings hurt because you act like this too soon. Keep being who you are. Because if that person don't recognize who you are as a woman, they don't value, then that's their loss at the end of the day. Masculines, if you're in here and you have divine feminine energy as well, I'm talking to you too. Reverse the roles. If no one in here values you while you investing time into them, like you want to be married to them, then fuck it, let them go. Quit trying to overprove somebody that you're the prize. Actions speak louder than words, right? You ain't got to tell nobody what they missing out. Oh, you going to miss your blessing. What you telling them that for? A lot of times, some of us may not even be the blessing to that person. That person who you trying to be a blessing to deserves to have the devil blessing them. I'm just saying. And that's not even your place to be a captain saver. That's not even your place to step out of that category to try to save somebody. If they don't understand the fact that you pouring into them during a girlfriend, during during the friend of benefit stage. Because a lot of us go through friendships, right? And sometimes we get them lustful energies. A lot of good situationships turn out to be the best relationships, marriages, right? But listen, if this person don't value you during the situationship level, fuck them. Let them go. For real, let them go. When you get out of recovery, you're going to feel good. You turned your pain, most of you that I'm getting out this energy, you already turned your pain into power. And that's what I want to feel. I don't want to feel emotional drain when I'm doing a reading or when I'm talking to you, if I'm not pulling no cards. I want to feel that energetic feeling that you made your mind up for a motherfucker not to play with you. And you got to stand on it. So, now, if you giving someone a chance, like this family dynamic thing, said something about reconciling, you put your feet down and you let them know. Say, man, this your last rodeo playing with me. Homeboy, homegirl, I'm not finna play with you. We gonna ride this thing out together like we supposed to. We gonna honor our father. We gonna honor these vows. We gonna keep him in our mix. Or, if you ain't with that, you gone on about your business. Some of you have letting folks walk over you. Drain your bank account. Keep you from continuing your education. A lot of you was stuck because you couldn't continue your education. You had bright ideas. Then when this person came along, fed you with all type of lies. And then when you realize this person ain't with you, you giving up. You don't hold yourself down to a mental type of place in your life. You don't turn into drugs. You don't turn into the pole. No. Nah. Turn that power into pain, baby, and most of you did. But the ones who ain't done that homework yet, baby, get your shit together. You are beautiful. So let me get this affirmation card out. I'm just going to pull out a couple of them because most of them is kind of hard to read. So don't talk about me, okay, baby? I'm going to leave y'all with this and with an angel card number. And y'all fist to have a marvelous day. It's Friday, okay? It is Friday. Okay. I do not like these white words. And let me pull out another one. Jesus. Who did these cards? I have to be careful what I order next time because I really thought I could see some of these words. The way they write them, I don't... What is this one is saying? Okay, this is more better. When your thoughts start to race, breathe in fully. Look deeper. Peace is waiting for you there. Okay? Jesus, these words. Ooh, I'm just going to keep pulling till I can read them. I'm sorry. I am. Because I'm not going to waste my money not using these cards because I can't read them. I'm not. Because they really nice. Okay, so we're going to go to one more wish tarot and then... Oh, y'all reading is long too. I'm sorry, y'all. I just had to tell y'all something. Okay, Divine Feminine. I had a lot to talk about. But let's go ahead and do... let's put out a card for what maybe some of you need to continue to do. Really, you already know, and I already said that. Okay, I already said it. But let's just pull these cards here. I'm going to end with these and the angel numbers. We have strength and resilience. So you gain the strength. Like we said, that's where your first card came out. You gain the strength. You making changes, okay? You feel make a whole lot of changes. Now let's do what your angel number for the day, and I'm gonna leave y'all with that, okay? Divine Feminine. Thank you for watching, and I wish you peace and prosperity in your life. Okay, turn that pain into power. Remember, don't let nobody make you feel less than who you are. And just because you showing the characteristics of being a wife before you are a wife, it's okay to do that. If that person don't see that you're into them like that, then let it go. Don't have no regrets about it. Yeah, people gonna talk their shit. But them the same ones that been married more than 3 goddamn times. Them the same ones that ain't been married they damn self. And them the same ones that their first marriage has been a failure. Because they weren't listening. Them the ones that talking. Now the ones that may still be married and not knowing that they are seeking some infidelity in their marriage. Everybody just ain't got no room to talk. Okay? We all ain't got no room to talk about the next. Okay? So just to put that out there. But I love y'all so much. I love my beautiful women. Don't matter what race you are. Okay? Gentlemen too. Okay? Angels. Angel number 1717. Good fortune. Someone watching over you. Good fortune. Unforeseen forces direction. Even it seems like you're not making any meaningful progress. Things are moving in the right direction. If you see this number, it's a sign that everything will work out in your favor and your dreams will come true. I'm going to leave y'all with this Divine Feminine. If you would like a personal reading or a coaching session, because I am a spiritual life coach as well, please inbox me or email me. And for the record, I did update the new email to match the new business name. Okay. I didn't know if I could. I didn't know if I can make another email again. Okay, and I did. So now that you can email me at marquitasenchantedinsight@gmail.com. Okay, so everything is updated now. So the email will match this here. You don't have to worry about Marquita's Enchanted Insight no more. Even though the email is still valid, if you email there, that's fine. Other than that, if you like a personal reading, please read the description box below. Tell a friend, tell a friend. Other than that, I would love to have you added to my new soul tribe. For those of you that haven't subscribed yet, and for those that have been subscribed, thank you so much for your loyalty. I love you. Okay, thank you. And until then, I will talk to you later. All right, love you much. Bye for now.